I'd like to welcome everyone to Edison Environmental Science Academy. I'm Chuck Tansey. I'm the principal. I recognize many faces out there. I was given 5 minutes to introduce myself. What am I supposed to do for the other 4 minutes, Juan? But one of the things that we're extremely excited about is to have you guys here visiting a spectacular school, even though El Sol's principal is also here. That's okay. I won't tell. But this is a wonderful opportunity for everyone. And so we're extremely excited to have everyone here. And that's all I'm going to say, because I've got to bug out and head to another meeting. So if you need anything from Edison, Anthony's your man, and he can help you out with that. Okay? Thank you guys very much.
One of the things that I do more right now, and I've been doing in the past 4 years, has been organizing the Hispanic community on immigration and also workers' rights. Right now, for the past 10 years, since MAP has been in existence in Kalamazoo, has been pushing immigration reform at the national level. Last year, we did a lot of events that we sponsored a lot of events, basically to support immigration reform, and also the DREAM Act. We were sad and shocked that none of that passed. Immigration reform fell, in the summer, and DREAM Act just fell in the past month. So and I think was not because we didn't do all the work. We did, the best we could, but it was just in Congress, they didn't decide, what to do and what was the best. Even though when we knew and we were telling them, our congressmen and senators, what was the best for the community and what was the community asking on the issue of immigration. So right now we're going to continue focusing on immigration, but at the local level. For the past year, we passed policy on anti-profiling policy with the police, with the Kalamazoo Police Department and the city, which basically it says that they are not going to be asking immigration status to anybody who don't have an ID or a driver's license, because we know that's an issue that many immigrants who are undocumented are not going to be able to have a driver's license or have one, but it's expired. So what they're saying, what the police officers are going to be asking is just the same thing they're going to be asking, American citizen person, or me, a Hispanic. So they're not going to be asking my status. They're just going to give me my ticket, and they're going to move forward. And we're asking the same policy for the sheriff department, which that we know that's going to cover a bigger area. That's going to cover the whole county of Kalamazoo, and we know that a lot of the Hispanics live in, not just in the city, but live around the county. And so we're going to continue focusing on doing that. The police department so far been really, really helpful in, and also understand that this is an issue, and they know they don't want to pursue immigrants or, or chase them just because of their status. They have other things to do, and just follow immigrants all over the place. And so this is things we're doing, and also we're going to be probably preparing to stop any bills that will be introduced in the state. One bill that's already being introduced by Representative Ejima is the bill E-Verified, which that's not, it's going to hurt businesses, and also it's going to hurt, our workers, because it's going to be targeting Hispanic workers to be, check their status before they apply for work. So, and we know a lot of the bills are going to come up, just probably one just like SB 1070, and they'll all over the country are coming up. So, and we hopefully that we can join. We're joining with a state network organizations also that are working against this, and we are joining with them, and hopefully that many of you will join with us to basically stop the spills, because it will hurt everybody, not just the Latinos and Hispanic, but it's going to hurt everybody. So that's what we're doing.
Would you mind if anybody wants to support your organization, they can get a hold of you? Or?
Well, I have my business card. I can give it to you. If you have interest, or I just pass some flyers that I have. There also, we have a community worker center where we also, like I said, focusing on protecting workers' rights, and not just Hispanic Latinos, but since I speak Spanish, I deal more with Hispanic and Latino workers. And right now we're hearing not just cases that workers are not getting paid, but also the workers are being abused by many companies and local companies that you might think, oh, they're honest companies, they're treating the workers fairly. They're not. And so no, that's a big campaign that we're moving forward. And so I'll just leave the flyers around, and that's my number there to contact me. I mean, we're not targeting just youth. I mean, you know, anybody can join us. I mean, but you know, it's open to everybody. Yeah.
I mean, just like educating our youth because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of our youth are, well, not a lot, there are some of our youth that are not documented.
Right.
And these are going to be issues that they're not facing right now, they're going to be facing very soon.
Well, I think we got some of them. I mean, a lot of them, both in the Dream Act, and probably you know move them from not passing the Dream Act. It's going to be focusing on these issues. So yeah, I mean, you know, we're targeting high schools. I mean, that's where you know have some contacts there, and teachers basically pass information to students. All right. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mary Maisie, and I'm working with Juan at International Media Exchange. And I just wanted to describe a couple of the projects that we're collaborating on. The first project is Destinos, Spanish instruction using a program that was developed by the Annenberg Foundation. And we have we know that a lot of people are interested in learning Spanish, and so our goal was to be able to offer free Spanish courses to adults in Kalamazoo, and we participated back in November in a community event that was held at Kalamazoo County Fairgrounds, and that was called Project Connect. And the idea of that event is to a lot of community agencies and services are represented all under one roof, and that is a lot more convenient for people who need to access those services. So at that event, IME kind of tried to get an idea of what sort of interest there would be in offering Spanish courses to that population and to the general public. And we were thinking that we would like to have a classroom of about 25 slots, and over 80 people signed up. So definitely a lot of interest in learning Spanish. And so we're going to go ahead with the project, hopefully getting a little funding from Kalamazoo Foundation. And so the classes will be held here at Edison once a week, starting later on this month, end of January. And the program itself is a really fun and engaging way to learn Spanish. The classrooms are on a video, or the sessions are a video format, and they follow sort of a Spanish soap opera type format, and with the accompanying materials. And the teachers here at Edison have also expressed interest in having a class. So that is one of the projects that is underway. Another project is a project that we are going to start for middle school youth, starting with Maple Street Middle School. And what we've seen is that with the kids who are not having academic success, a lot of times I think that the breakdown happens because the families are not getting some of the communication or some of the information that they might need. So what we would like to do is start up a youth after-school group and offering academic support, fun and engaging activities. We're planning to have some excursions out into the community. And through that, we hope to connect more with the families, and especially families that might not be familiar with our immigrant families that might not be familiar with our educational system, and kind of boost the kids' achievement by connecting more with the families. And so that's another project among the many that Juan is initiating with IME.